Here, we'll get started. You can go ahead, Law.
Hey Ty, obviously the game kind of was decided on the last good possession that you guys got, and I just wanted to know what you saw on the offensive foul on Kawhi, and if you got any explanation as to why that call was made the way it was.
I mean, they called it. So, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it now. You know, I'm not a big complaint guy, but some guy said he had his arm before Kawhi was able to push off. He said Harden grabbed his. I don't know because I didn't look at it. So, to me, the game was over and nothing you can do about it. So, you know, it is what it is.
Thanks, Law. Go to Tomer.
Hey Ty, I'm curious. The attacking of the paint is something you've prioritized and talked about all season. It seemed like for stretches there in the second and third quarters, you guys kind of went away from that. What did you make of the overall shot selection and shot quality you guys got tonight?
We got 35 threes, which is way better than we've been getting, but I don't think I like the shots that we got by getting those threes. It's like we couldn't get to the paint. You know, we couldn't get by our man. They switched everything. We got matchups we wanted. And I just felt like we couldn't attack them to make them put two on the ball. We settled for a lot of jump shots. We didn't get to the paint to make the next play or make the next pass for another guy. And that hurt us. You know, it made us stagnant. And like I said, a lot of the times they gave us the matchups we wanted. You know, Landry Shamet, Kyrie on PG and Kawhi and, you know, our guys. And we just wasn't able to capitalize on it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tomer. Go to Ohm.
Hey, Ty, was PG not in there at the end because of a minutes restriction?
Yeah.
Was there any way that was it planned that he would only go until maybe like the last 4 minutes, or was it just he was going so well you had to keep him in there?
I thought, you know, the game kind of got out of hand and, you know, we had to bring him back to get the game close. And he played well and played good to get us back in it. And then, you know, it's a tough decision, but like I said, the biggest thing is that he's healthy and the biggest thing is the player's health. And we did what we could and, you know, it is what it is.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ohm. Go to Pavy.
Hey coach, it seemed like Bruce Brown was kind of a thorn you guys sat all night just cutting and finding the open spaces in traffic. What allowed him to be so successful, and how can you guys kind of clean that up in the future?
I just think he plays his role well. I mean, he plays it to a T. He guards the best players every night. He rolls when he's supposed to roll. He cuts when he's supposed to cut. And I thought his energy, you know, of you know, being able to, you know, we put our 5 men on him to be able to roll and still be able to finish at the basket. You know, offensive rebounds here and there, and his cutting ability as well. So, you know, the game plan, we put our centers on him a few times and he was still able to capitalize. So hats off to him, and he played well tonight.
Justin Russo, you can go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Do you feel that the team's turnovers, specifically in the first 3 quarters, kind of took you guys out of your offensive rhythm that you would have liked to get going?
Yeah, I mean, they're not even a great turnover team. Like, they don't even force a lot of turnovers. And for us to have 17 turnovers and then to score 27 points, that was the game right there. You know, I thought our defense was good enough to win that game, hold them to 112, which really 108 if we didn't have to foul at the end of the game. So, you know, I just thought our offense, you know, let us down tonight. It wasn't our defense. But like you said, turning the basketball over, that was the first part of it.
Thank you.
Thanks for that. Time for a couple more. We'll go to Cam.
Hey, Coach. I think you kind of mentioned it with the settling for shots. Guys not named Paul George or Kawhi Leonard have 45 points, and you guys struggled to score in that other areas. What was the challenge there? How did you see that?
Say it again. They had They were.
Your guys outside not named Paul George or Kawhi Leonard only scored 45 points. That was the fewest of the season. What was the challenge there? How did you see that play out?
I got to look at it. You know, I don't think we didn't make shots. I thought Lue got a lot of clean looks that he usually makes. That's his shot. He didn't get a chance to knock down. Nick got a couple of good shots. You know, a couple of easy ones in the first half. A couple of tip ins, layups he missed. A couple of easy shots. You know, Marcus. You know, he didn't shoot the ball as well. He's been shooting it. So, you know, when that happens too, when teams switch and make you play one-on-one, and you know, you kind of out of the rhythm of your shots. But they got the shots they normally get, and we just weren't able to knock them down tonight. And that's going to happen. So I'm really pleased with our defense of what we did defensively. Like I said, I thought our offense let us down tonight.
But that wasn't the case. So you guys just settling for shots.
It could have been too. I got to go watch it. But, when we get the matchups, we can't just settle for jump shots. Like they attacked our matchups and got downhill, got to the paint, got to where they wanted to get to. And you see they had 60 points in the paint. And I don't think we did the same thing.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. Go over Nick Hamilton.
Hey, Coach, what are some of the specifics that you're looking for as far as the improvement from the bench, as far as their contributions moving forward?
No, they've been great. I just think, Nick, this was a bad game for us. Consider how Brooklyn plays and what they do defensively. But like I said, Lue and Marcus got their shots. Probably didn't get enough shots for Marcus, but just wasn't able to make it. You have nights like that, so I wouldn't look too much into it. Just we had a bad game overall, offensively.
Thanks. We'll close it out with Miriam.
Hey, Ty, on the turnovers, obviously you have to look at it, but what do you attribute that to on your first impression? And obviously Paul had 6 of them, but is that a matter of him just kind of getting his rhythm back?
Yeah, trying to get his rhythm back, trying to create for other guys, getting deep into the paint when they do load up and they do come help. And, I think a lot of them, he was trying to get it out to make a pass to the next guy. And he fumbled it a few times. Like you said, that's from a lack of plan and not having his rhythm. But those are things we can clean up and get better at.
Thanks, Coach. Have a great rest of your Sunday.
You too.
Thank you, sir.
What are you doing? Sabonis comes out on you and you shoot a step back 3 to tie the game. What's wrong with you? Not just to put you ahead. What's wrong with you? Now it work. If it go in, it go in. And look, everything Zach shoots is difficult. There are no easy shots. None of them are easy.
That's what I don't like.
But he making them.
Yes,
if you
but,
50, 40, 90, what I'm going to say?
Yeah, but you're the guy that spent 3 years disrespecting Steph Curry because of his shot selection, and now you're a fan because his shot selection is better.
Here's what I'm
and
saying,
the
though.
shots that he takes are more high-quality shots, less wild shots in transition, which is also another reason why everybody want to talk about the Warriors and why they don't win by 20 points anymore, because they don't spend the whole game in transition. And Steph isn't shooting threes in transition.
Steph's one of the best transition players of all time.
And also, Klay Thompson is too. If Steph is number one,